That was Jamie T. Zombie on XFM. This is Josh Widdicombe. Good Sunday morning. How are you, producer Neil?
I'm okay now, thanks, Josh.
Now?
Oh, yeah, I had a migraine.
Oh, you had a migraine. Yeah, I did know that. Did you tweet about it?
No.
Literally only me and your wife knew. Yeah, it's not the anecdote I was hoping it would be, if I'm honest with you, mate, but we'll plough on. It's a big week for the show. Last week, James Acaster's cabbaging wars, in which he was fighting a 9-year-old, ended with him filling the 9-year-old's bedroom with cabbage. It's been basically the theme of the show for 3 months.
Catch up on the podcast.
Catch up on the podcast. You can download it on iTunes. I've got a new thing, a new big thing that's a treat for you, that is going to be the new centre of the show. That's coming up. How do you feel about that?
Good.
Also, on top of that, right, we have, for the first time, James Acaster on the show with one of the victims of one of his scrapes. Someone who, before the show, has... I don't want to use the word baddie. But James Acaster's coming face to face with someone he talked about for 9.5 minutes. And someone he described as in her 30s. She's 27. So it's stuff to look forward to. He doesn't know this is going to happen to him. You know, she said to me that their relationship has been awkward ever since. It is now time for, it's become quite a kind of leaderboard situation, hasn't it, Neil, on the Josh Widdicombe show?
It has, but Acaster ruined it by getting
5 out of 5. Each week on Call My Josh, I'll give you 5 versions of something. You have to just say if they're true or false. Is that simple?
Cool. Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, good. All right, well, good. You know, money wasn't wasted on that education. Now, Beattie Edmondson.
Yeah.
True or false on 5 art attacks created by Neil Buchanan?
Oh, what?
Were you a fan of them?
I mean, yeah, but I don't think I really absorbed.
A tip for this is try and remember the kind of references he normally drops in a conversation. And listen out for them.
Picture 1.
Ideal.
Neil Buchanan does an art attack of a lion pouncing on a gazelle made up of Adidas gazelles.
No.
Correct.
Yay!
1 out of 1.
Good.
References.
Good. That was such a good clue.
Number 2. Neil Buchanan does an art attack of himself using his trademark red art attack jumper, classic blue jeans, and electric white trainers, plus some socks, pants, and towels. Neil makes a big self-portrait.
Yeah, true.
Correct!
Yes.
Acaster's looking awkward now.
I don't like this.
Uh-oh.
Neil does a big art attack of John Major, made up of polling boxes.
Oh, God. I mean, it's feasible.
Is it?
No, it's false. False. It's false.
Correct!
Oh, yes.
I don't know whether I gave that one away then.
I think when you said polling boxes, you gave it away.
It's a good one this week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, number 4.
Okay.
Neil Buchanan does a big art attack of a beaver using sticks. Not saying he was running out of ideas this week, if it's true.
True.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Acaster's
God.
looking...
There we go.
It's not
4 out
looking
of
good for you,
5.
Acaster, because of the last one. I mean, I shouldn't have saved the one for last that's the least tense. Neil Buchanan does a big art attack of French and Saunders. Made up of VHSs of French and Saunders.
I feel like I would have remembered that. False.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You spend too much time with Josh
Secretly.
Widdicombe. That's the only skill you learn.
In the world. I feel like it should be art attacks every week. That's my favourite one you've done.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
that's
it's
a good
great.
one. Have you done Friends episodes before?
We were going to do today, what we were going to do now?
We're going to do acting jobs that Joey in Friends had.
Great.
That's a really good
Much
one.
harder to research than you think.
So we did art attacks. Neil, producer Neil,
Good morning.
do you feel there's a hole in the show since James Acaster resolved his cabbaging problems?
I didn't, but I suspect you did.
I did, so I felt like we needed something to run on. So, I'm recording a sitcom in the next 6 weeks,
You are?
and I might have wrangled you a role as an extra.
Wow.
Excited?
Is it paid work?
I reckon it would be. Is it
Yeah,
paid work?
I think it's about 50 quid.
It's my going rate, yep.
So I thought, it'd be fun for the listeners to try and spot you because no one knows what you look like really.
Okay.
So they try and spot you. We'll put you in the show. You won't speak.
Could I get a line? Because I think, from what I know about TV, if you say a line, you get more money.
It's not just about the greenbacks, mate.
I need a new kitchen.
No, Beattie, you're in the show.
A minute, yeah.
Yeah, and James Acaster is in one of the episodes as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you're getting paid.
Let me just count my lines. Yes.
So, Beattie, you're a proper actress.
I'm not trained.
That's not what you said during your audition.
No, I just act like I'm trained.
You act like you're trained.
Yeah.
So if you could give Neil some tips. Give him a line and it'll do it, and then we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Say, I don't know, to be or not to be. That's a good one.
But in what?
That's a good. I bet
a good
Shakespeare's
line.
pleased with the review.
Yeah. He bloody loves it.
But what? In what context?
Are you asking what your motivation is?
No, I don't mean that. I'm just kind of treating it like
it's
a
good
show.
question. It's a good question because he does need to know what his motivation is. If
Okay.
your motivation is like,
Questioning.
yeah.
Well, wondering whether you should live or die.
Oh,
So you're
Oh, that's
wondering
a
whether
good one. That's quite.
that is the motivation
That's
of to
quite
be or not to
powerful.
be.
I've never read it, so.
No, but it's implicit.
I don't know. Just to be or not to be.
Oh, come on, mate. Feel it.
Oh God.
The key is listening. I'll give you a line in. Listen to me. Absorb it.
You've learned something.
I hope so. My licence fee's paying for it.
Do you want to live?
Yeah, but the line doesn't then make sense to be or
Yeah,
not to be.
no, you're musing to yourself.
Oh,
sort
okay.
of. Oh, God.
Didn't realise I was working with Daniel Day-Lewis.
No lines make sense if you watch a film. If you watch it, they actually written down don't make any sense, Neil. They just sell it really well.
To be or not to be.
It's going to be a long few weeks. This is XFM. House of Pain, Jump Around, which Neil says samples the Harlem Shuffle.
It does.
It's a little bit extra for the listeners there, isn't it? It's a Josh Widdicombe show, throwing out facts willy-nilly. Still joined by Beattie Edmondson.
I've been asked to leave.
Who tried to rush you out. James Acaster.
Hello, Josh.
Now, I don't like tension between guests. Now, I know this is the first time you have been confronted in the studio with one of the baddies from one of your scrapes.
Oh yes.
I just want to bring up one fact that came up, which is probably Beattie's worst moment. The moment when you described your friend as in her 30s.
I'll
Really?
do that.
Real blow.
How old are you, Beattie?
I'm 27.
I was trying to disguise.
You were 26 at the time?
Yeah. Wow. Maybe. Yeah. 26.
I was trying to disguise what I was talking about, though, Beattie.
Sure. Okay.
I didn't want to give it
Sure.
away
All right.
that it was you.
Artistic license. No, I get it. It's fine.
Yeah. 27, really?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow.
Wow. So, you went to Beattie's Halloween party last year.
Well, I didn't.
Well, yeah.
Stepped
Very
in the
much a
door.
temporary presence, yeah.
You end up in an argument with her sister's boyfriend,
Yeah, my sister's boyfriend.
who described as 20.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what's the distance in real life age between...
Well, he's probably about 23 at the time.
And you're 26 at the time.
He was dressed as a
26,
skeleton, so he looked
But
Yeah.
James,
With
put
a scar on his
James put a
head.
clear 15 years between you.
I think it was more just the distance between like these young scallywags in the main room that I was confronted with, and like then the
You
mature
were confronted
adults
in the
I was-
hallway. Let's
I was
just
coming
clear
to hang out
He was
with.
confronted
Yeah.
in the hallway by a guy who was very rude to him, and then you got in an argument and never made it into the party.
I was told I had to have a costume, and if I didn't, one would be provided for me on the door. So I'd come
That was
straight,
true.
I'd come straight from a gig,
Yeah.
so I was like, I have to have one at the door. And when he answered the door and saw me not in a costume, he didn't go, "Oh, you haven't got a costume. Here's one from the rack." He told me to go home in a way which wasn't very nice.
And I can only apologise.
Not your
He's
fault,
a
mate.
he's Usually lovely.
Well, there we go.
Wow.
We've put that to bed, though.
Yeah, I think so.
So each week, Acaster, we're going to confront you with a person from your past.
It'd be great if like each one has someone from a scrape.
Yeah.
The reunite the band from La 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 Humpty.
La 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 hump. To take us into the song, James, your favourite ever scrape is that?
La 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 Humpty, yeah, probably. I don't know. I think so.
Could you sing us a verse of La 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 Humpty?
No, too embarrassing.
Josh Widdicombe podcast. XFM.
Paolo Nutini, Iron Sky on XFM with me, Josh Widdicombe. We're still up for debate on whether we think samples of people speaking should be used in records.
They should.
Okay, so that's done. Now,
Yeah.
Yeah?
Scooby Snacks.
Yep, James Acaster there.
What? Yeah.
Beattie Edmondson.
Hello.
Well, the Holy Bible by the Main Street Preachers has got loads of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most of the tracks begin with it.
Yeah, it's great, man. Did I just go, it's great, man?
You did.
It's a great album. Going to see it played live
Those of you can't
in
see, Josh is
sequence
smoking a
in
doobie.
December. Right, now, appearing on TV as an extra or in a very minor role. I mean, I haven't asked you, James, if you've done this.
Tried to. My mum once appeared on Pet Rescue.
Of course she did. Diane Acaster.
Diane Acaster.
Diane Acaster.
used
Sorry,
to-
overly familiar.
Yeah, don't call her Di, mate. I remember you being at her birthday. She used to look after bats that were injured.
Oh, come on.
that is
Injured bats.
Yeah, there'd be injured bats and nurse it back to health and release it into the wild.
Where did she keep them?
It's just they could just sleep in a tank while they weren't flying and stuff, and then she'd teach them how to fly in the living room, and then
Have you not brought this up before?
I did not know that.
No, what? Your
Yeah.
mum was flying bats around the living room.
Yeah, they'd be flying doing
a
a
string?
circuit, doing laps around the ceiling.
Was it on a string or was it
No, it wasn't on the string. So she'd let go. They're normally
in the top?
The first flight.
Did she have
no.
to turn the lights off?
No, they're fine in the. But they kind of just fly to the curtains sometimes. So their first flight would just be from her hand. In the
Did
middle,
she have like a
middle
glove,
of the-
like a falconer?
No, because it wasn't a falcon. So then one bat was found at Corby Steelworks, and Pet Rescue got phoned, and they were like covering.
Pet Rescue at wind of it.
Yeah, they were right there, and then they phoned, and Corby Steelworks phoned up my mum, and said, Pet Rescue are kind of filming this progress. I said, if we're going to send it to you, it'd be great if you could let them come over. So they came over to film
Who
my
used to
mum looking
present
after
Pet
the
Rescue?
bat. No one. They would just be filming my mum looking after the bat with a voiceover. So it was just a camera crew. And the annoying thing is that my mum wouldn't give the bats names, and they had called their bat Radar because it's such a cliched name for a bat. And they said, "You've got."
Sorry, that's not a sentence that I've ever heard.
Oh, come on, mate. It's like,
It's my name for a bat.
if you were doing a kids' cartoon and there's a bat, you'd call it Radar straight away.
Yeah.
It's just so. Anyway, they insisted that she had to refer to it as Radar all the time, which she didn't
Did you
like
ever
doing.
refer to her as Bat Mum? Yeah. I mean, it was worth it. It was genuinely worth
When
it.
we asked for our dinner, that is how we would ask for it, Josh. Yeah, and when they came over to film, I sat in the background for the whole thing. Just like I was just casually just sitting around, just chilling out. I would have been like 11 or 12. Just sitting there with my arms folded, just like, and then watched it excitedly when it went out, and they framed me out of all the shots.
Oh,
It's a shame.
Saddest thing I've
that's
ever
a
heard.
shame.
Another sad end.
Josh Widdicombe podcast. XFM.
Blur, Tender, best band ever. Dealt with.
Listen to Dave Rowntree tonight from 9 o'clock.
Oh, well, if you get Emma Bondon to say stuff like that, we can have it as a jingle, mate. Now, that's producer Neil. I'm Josh Widdicombe. James Acaster is still
Hello,
here.
Josh.
Beattie Edmondson's still here.
Hi, Josh.
Would you like to hear some more appearances in minor ways on TV of our listeners?
More than anything.
Yeah, I'd really love to.
Harry Moore. I was in a video for Embrace's official 2006 World Cup song.
Nice.
I put it on my CV at the age of 16.
Oh,
What job would that get you?
Daniel, this is a great one. Street Mate, circa 2003. What a way to start a text.
Street mate.
Street Mate, circa 2003. Asked to stand in at the last minute. The woman was so appalled by me, I never made the edit. Having had to shave my head the night before following a disastrous hair dyeing debacle, my scalp resembled that of a blue leopard with alopecia.
Oh.
It's a shame because in this day and age, he would definitely have made it in.
Yeah.
Like now, being the bad date where the person is appalled by you means you're definitely going to make it in the edit.
Yeah.
Before his time.
If Daniel auditioned for X Factor...
Oh,
He
be
made
the
it.
star of the series.
Have we discussed my question of, is your singing mediocre enough that you wouldn't make the edit on X Factor?
I'm pretty sure I'd make it in.
You had a singing teacher.
I had a singing teacher, sure. But I didn't do very well.
I'm pretty mediocre. My whole family are really good. My older sister's a musician.
Yeah.
My younger sister's like got choir voice, and my parents are both really good at singing.
Is your mum really good at singing?
Yeah, I mean, she is quite good.
She keeps that under a bushel,
I
doesn't
know.
she?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Edmondson family Christmases, is there like a
Oh,
bit of a Von
it's a
Trapp?
disaster.
Do
Bit
you,
Von Trapp.
do you have a
Yeah,
musical
real Von
Christmas?
Trapp, and I'm sort of semi-excluded.
God, what a bleak Christmas. Do you do
Yep.
singing at Christmas?
No, we just sit around and we play board games in the evening, and everyone gangs up against my dad because he's pretty bright. So we all try and beat him at anything, and we get very angry because he's one of those annoying people who, even though he doesn't know a question, he'll logically work out what
Yeah.
the most likely answer is and get it out of that, and it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
forget it.
Have we
forget
ever
this.
discussed the intelligent man that was his friend that came to our Edinburgh show in 2009 on
I
the
don't
radio
think we have
show?
discussed him.
This is a level of James Acaster's dad writes exams,
Yep, and marks them.
writes and marks science exams. So we did a badly received show in 2009 Edinburgh.
Thank you very much. Not just us, Nick Helm as well.
In Nick Armstrong, 1 star, 3 weeks. Best day was when James Acaster's dad's friend came along. How did it go?
He was also examiner, and Josh asked him what his favourite exam question he's ever set is, and he went, I can't tell you because it's on the new exam, but I'll give you a clue. It's all about soybeans. It was the highlight of the month.
Josh Widdicombe. XFM.
Still got time for a few tweets on when you've appeared on TV as an extra or in a very small role. James Acaster, Beattie Edmondson, still here?
Very much.
Yep.
I almost rapped your name there. Beattie Edmondson, sorry. So terribly out of order. Producer Neil.
Hi.
What?
I said Beattie Edmondson.
Oh,
Sorry.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Right,
Sorry.
So, I mean, I shouldn't have apologised because I clearly hadn't messed it up as much as I thought I had.
You absolutely got away with that, mate.
Tom Saunders. I was
No,
in...
BT Edmondson. You're absolutely having a nightmare here. Come on, mate. Way off. Enunciate.
I was in the bill as a clubber on E called Bernie. Production staff baffled I hadn't tried the drug. I was 16.
And also the fact it's illegal.
2 more that I want to read. Joanne Duff. I was once a QVC model and did a 2 a.m. showing for a hair crimper. 12 viewers, 0 sales, burnt hair.
As an epitaph.
Elle Murphy, I once appeared in the background of a local news item dressed as a pawn in a live chess match.
Lovely.
Oh, there we go. I mean, that was a good text topic, wasn't it, Neil?
It was one of the best.
I'm glad we went with that. But next week, what are the one we saved back? Worst thing you've seen written on a mug. We are dealing with the big issues. It comes the time in the show when we thank our guests for coming. And as a thank you, they can plug whatever they want. James?
I am still on tour. The 3rd, 4th and 5th. I'll be at the Soho.
What?
I just faded his mic down, don't worry about it.
Oh, what a prankster.
The beauty was Neil just laughed to himself and looked at me. No one knew he'd faded his mic down. Little producer's joke?
No, this means, though, Neil's going to be the perfect extra. Completely unnoticed. And yet, no matter what he's doing. It's good. The rest of my run at the Soho Theatres this week, and then I'm in Lincoln, Northampton, Stockton,
Oh, I like Stockton.
and finally Glasgow. So
Yeah, an excellent green room spread in Stockton.
yeah, really?
Yeah.
Not last time I was there.
Oh,
I didn't get a decent spread.
didn't you?
No
Oh,
way.
dear.
Book by Peter Vincent.
No.
This is fascinating,
Stockton
guys.
Ark.
Sorry. You're Stockton Ark. Yeah, that will be, it's not no. So there's the dates. If you want the details, jamesacaster.com.
Yep.
BT Edmondson.
Hello. I want to plug. I'm in a sketch group called Birthday Girls, and we're doing a run at the Soho Theatre from the 9th till the 13th of December.
Details.
Details go to at birthdayGirlsComedy.com. I mean,
No, that's not.
yeah, that's not
a Twitter handle.
Yeah, I know. I got excited. birthdayGirlsComedy.com is our website.
Yeah.
Twitter at
You're right,
BJ.
James. Right, James, you okay?
Sorry, what?
Fine, I nearly sneezed, but
Oh.
I held it in because I'm a professional, and then you referenced it. I mean, come on. What's the point of me not disrupting the show?
I could sense you just gently
Allowing myself
rocking.
to implode. And then you still stop the show for it. I might as well have sneezed and had fun.
It's been a good one, Neil.
Been brilliant today.
It's been really fun. Thank you very much, James.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, BT.
Thank you.